On today's episode of Amanda and Felix Eats, we'll be taking you guys along with us to showcase some awesome baked goods.
This is my go-to. I get this all the time.
That cream cheese spread, man. I'd spread this on anything.
It's gonna just hit you in the feels, you know, so I gotta try this.
Stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. Where are you guys going? Stick around. What's going on, Foodie Ohana? We are back, and today we are featuring some awesome bakeries here in the hustle and bustle of Ala Moana.
Guys, we're super excited to be back to our regular filming schedule and back in our hometown. So we're taking you along to eat some awesome places, and we've been wanting to try.
Yes, and we'll of course share with you guys. I must say, it is awesome to be back home.
Honestly, today we've had really great weather. The past couple of days have been really, really rainy and gloomy, so we're happy to be outside. It's Felix's very earned day off, so we're gonna eat some good food.
Yeah, and our first spot is actually right over here in the Ala Moana Medical Building. So the places we'll be featuring today is located all near the Ala Moana Shopping Center. And the first spot is really interesting. I will say it's pretty much a hidden gem because it's in the Ala Moana Medical Building, and they usually only have like medical
snack
things.
shop.
Yeah, snack shops and random like coffee venues, but there is a bakery in there that we've been wanting to try. We haven't been able to because, you know, we've been traveling and such. We're finally gonna make it today.
We're going there now. See you there. So we're here, Ala Moana Medical Building. Ala Moana Building. In the Happy Pharmacy?
Yeah, maybe it's outside. We're on the 3rd floor, but it wasn't inside. There are 2 ways to enter the Ala Moana Medical Building. The ground floor, as you just saw we did, or it's connected to Ala Moana, the 3rd floor. You can just walk right across. If you don't know where this place is, it's definitely a hidden gem. So I think it's connected in here at Happy Pharmacy. I smell the fumes of meat. Oh, there it is.
It's right here.
Oh, it's on the other side. Instantly, I can smell the fresh baked pastry puff of the pie crust. Oh gosh, my mouth is salivating. Okay, so all the other ones are sold out pretty much?
Yeah, so these are New Zealand.
New Zealand,
meat
oh
pies,
okay.
Yeah.
So what is a meat pie?
So on the top it's like a puff pastry, and then the bottom is a pie crust. And then basically they just have different flavors inside. So in New Zealand, this is like how we eat musubis out here.
Oh.
Over there, it's like a staple. Like every corner has a bakery, they have pies.
They were playing loud copyrighted music in there, which is not ideal for filming as usual. So we made our way back to Ala Moana side to find some tables where we can enjoy our New Zealand meat pie. Very excited, very excited.
So windy. So we went to Mam's Tuck Shop. It is a meat pie shop. I did ask what a meat pie was because I wasn't really sure exactly what it was, so I just wanted to clarify. And she did say that it's kind of like in Hawaii how we have spam musubi. So in New Zealand, they have something called a meat pie where they pretty much eat on the go. There's like one on every corner, like a bakery type of thing, is what she said. So I'm super excited to try it out. This place has been elusive to us for a while. They were in Ohana Marketplace, is what she said. And then after that closed, they ended up opening in the Ala Moana Medical Building, which is super convenient, right in Ala Moana. So we're gonna try it out.
So guys, here in the palms of my hands is a New Zealand meat pie, also known as pocket pies or hand warmers. Very interesting fun fact I just found out. Hey guys, I cannot wait to show you guys what's in this bad boy. You guys ready? Ooh, I'm scared I'm gonna mess this up. It's extremely hot on the inside.
Oh, it's dripping.
It's dripping, it's dripping. I think this was a bad idea. Why are we doing this way? Okay, it's not meant to be torn. Maybe bitten off at one end. Oh, sorry, I'm salivating. So
Go for
it is
it.
indeed a pie. What am I supposed to go for?
You bite it.
Bro, so no surprises. This is the cream, mushroom, and chicken pie. Little crustable edge here. Give this a try. Bro. It's like the flavor of the cream of mushroom soup with bits of chicken, very tender. The pie crust is where it's at. Very flaky, very buttery. I taste some oregano in here to give it that nice hit of like Italian zest kind of flavor. And you guys can see that, very creamy, delicious.
Is it my turn yet?
Yeah.
It smells honestly amazing. If you guys know like that chicken mushroom creamy soup smell, that nostalgic smell, it's gonna just hit you in the feels, you know. So I gotta try this. The outside is very crusty. I love that. Buttery as well. I'm gonna take this bite here. Cheers. Oh wow. The way that cream just coats the whole pastry. This reminds me of like what people would call like sticking to your bones. What do people usually say? Like sticking to your bones?
Oh, your rib or something. This would have been perfect in our Vancouver, Seattle trip. I can see why they call it hand warmers now. Like when I was holding it in the palm of my hands, it was so warming. This would be perfect on a chilly winter day.
I'm a fan, guys. It's like creamy, buttery, meaty, umami from the mushrooms, herby as well.
She did mention this was their most popular flavor, but I believe the signature flavor is the mincemeat.
So pro tip, guys, she did mention that the best way to secure your meat pie is by calling ahead and reserving. That way they keep it on the side for you in their warmer, and then you just come and pick it up. We gotta finish this while it's still hot. But guys, we will be going to another spot after this. I'm gonna enjoy this now.
The food tour continues. Actually, right downstairs.
Yes, my stomach got a little tickle of food, so still hungry.
Got a lot more to show you guys. We are now on the ground level of Ala Shopping Center for our next location. And this place isn't exactly new, but we have yet to feature it on the channel as well. So we're excited to share it with you guys. Stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. Where are you guys going? Stick around.
This sounds really good, you guys. We are here at Surfer's Bakery, and we got some drinks, and I got a passion fruit tea latte. We did get some of our staple items that we usually get every time we come here, and we got some new things.
Mine has like nice yuzu pulp on the bottom. You guys see it? Cheers.
Ooh, this is really good.
Wow, this is really refreshing. It's that yuzu pulp with like a carbonated Sprite on the top.
Mine's is kind of like a really light passion fruit milk tea. Maybe we'll do the savory things first.
And before we continue and get way too ahead of ourselves, Surfer's Bakery is located on the ground floor, Ala Shopping Center.
Mauka side,
Mauka side or
mountainside.
Mountainside. So one of the things they're most known for here at Surfer's Bakery is what they call their Wiki toast. Very interesting. The last time I heard Wiki was middle school lunch.
But I think they're most known for this.
Ooh, I don't know. Some fighting words. You guys saw the sign outside. The originators of the Wiki toast, which is basically a spam musubi, but instead of on rice, it's on bread, like a toast. And we got their special spicy tuna version, which is filled with spicy tuna underneath the spam musubi, if you guys can see that. In my opinion, this is probably the most popular flavor. They had a tuna mayo flavor, a teriyaki. You guys can see it's filled with spicy tuna.
I love how the bread is so like soft.
It's the perfect vessel for all the goodness. All right, cheers, here we go. It's so creamy and spicy. The spam adds an interesting saltiness to it.
Put spam on anything I love it.
Very interesting take on the spam musubi. That's ingenious, actually. Instead of rice, why not put it on bread, right?
I do also really like that it's not raw tuna. They do add like a savory, spicy mayo type of sauce to it as well.
It's like spicy tuna poke, but instead of fresh fish, they use cooked tuna.
I like how it's like Western meets Asian meets Hawaii. That's like the best way to describe it.
And being a bakery, they're gonna have a lot of baked goods here, guys. So we got, like Amanda mentioned, their most known croffle. Let's try their second signature dish, which is the croffle.
This one does have like a cream cheese topping on it. It's very, very addicting. So if you guys don't know what a croffle is, basically it's a croissant that they squeeze press like a waffle.
Mix of a croissant and a waffle.
I think we should go, you go that side, I go this side.
Okay. Oh yeah, and it's in the shape of a croissant.
Yeah, it's a croissant.
No, but it's a waffle, right? In the shape of croissant.
No, it's a croissant. They pressed into a waffle, yeah.
So it is a croissant.
Yes.
Oh, wow. I really like that texture. I feel like there's a glaze. Like honey syrup.
Kind of like creme brulee-ish.
It really balances well with the tartness of the cream cheese. It's like they play tic-tac-toe. Are you the syrup or are you the cream cheese, you know? Also,
guys, it's slightly sweet. It's not super duper sweet. It's not savory though at all. It also is a light crust on it because of that caramelization, that sugar. And it's not super dense, although it might look a little bit. If you guys can see that.
It's very airy, such as a croissant would be. Layered, nicely layered.
Yeah.
Very interesting take. And I wanted to try that mochi thing that you got. You made it sound really good.
This is my go-to. I get this all the time. It's a mochi bread. So there's a piece of mochi on the inside.
This thing right here.
Yeah. And then it's covered with cream cheese.
Ooh, I can imagine this warmed up. They did recommend not to warm it up right now because it might mess with the integrity of this. But if you're at home, I think you should warm it up.
If you see like right there, you can kind of see the mochi. It's kind of hard to tell because it's white, just like the filling.
Oh yeah, speaking of warming up, pro tip, if you are gonna eat it here like we are, you could ask them to warm it up for you. This is like a Korean dessert pizza. Oh wow, that cream cheese spread, man. I'd spread this on anything. It's like a sweet cream cheese, and that mochi adds a very nice chewy texture to it. The mochi adds such a different type of texture that we're not used to on a pastry that I forget that it's on a bread.
It's like right in between the bread, mochi, and then the cheese layer. It's really hard to see, but it's there, you guys. The texture is just chef's kisses. It's so good. I swear it's my favorite thing here. And it's not super sweet as well.
Okay, next up, what is this huge thing of beauty?
If you guys have ever tried a Mont Blanc, it's kind of like a chestnut type of dessert. It said that it's 27 layers of pastry.
I challenge that, let's count it.
Oh, it looks very airy. Oh, interesting. There's nothing inside.
I guess you can call it a Mont Blanc. But it looks very airy. Maybe we can spread some of that cream cheese on here.
Guys, just look at this. Look at all this layers. Do you guys see how light and airy and fluffy that looks? Oh my goodness. Cheers.
All right, cheers. Ooh.
Interesting. It has no chestnut flavor though. To me, it just tastes like a really, really buttery croissant. The texture and the way that it's made is very, very on point. But I was expecting chestnut.
It's kind of like eating spongy type of bread, croissant bread. The texture is very interesting in itself, but with the aroma of chestnuts. It's not very pronounced. It's kind of like you took a bite of something, like a bread, and you took a sniff of chestnut. I smell like, I taste some kind of nuttiness though. I think it's the top part. If you do try this Mont Blanc, I recommend toasting it because the top part is very nicely crispy, very flaky. All right, what do we have here?
This is a custard cake donut. It looks like a powdered filled donut.
I'm not gonna squeeze this, yo. You're gonna know what's gonna happen. You guys know what's gonna happen if I squeeze this, so. It's
reminiscent of a custard filled donut, but I guess here they call it a cake donut.
What? It's so light.
Really? Oh wow, it's actually pretty filled.
Yo, they don't skimp here, guys. This,
wow.
This K-pop donut is really good.
K-pop.
Hey, I have stuff in my mouth. I thought it was gonna be a lot heavier, but it's really light. Like it doesn't feel like a American donut where it's like fried.
Because I'm not a huge donut person, I feel like I could go without that. But you are a donut person, so.
Well, start your morning with this, flavor filling of your choice, and a nice black coffee. You're good to go. And get that wiki toast thing for lunch. You're set for the day.
And get this one too.
So yeah, guys, if you plan on enjoying your baked goods here, they do have a seating area.
And they're blasting K-pop too.
Yeah, so if you're into that, you know where to go. Surfer's Bakery.
Okay, on to the next place, guys.
And our next stop is also located on the ground floor of ALOHA, literally up the way from Surfer's Bakery. One of our favorite go-tos here is a Japanese bakery called Brug Bakery. All the benches we were looking for are unfortunately taken, so we're gonna be standing and trying out some of our favorites here at Brug's Bakery for you guys. We went to a Japanese bakery now called Brug's Bakery, located also on the ground floor of ALOHA, and they did unfortunately run out of a lot of things we normally get. The gentleman helping us did recommend us giving their ALOHA location. If that's where you're going, a call ahead so they can reserve some for you or see if they have any left in stock. But we did manage to snag the beloved ham and potato roll. So for you OGs that remember St. Germain before, I believe it was called the ham roll. That was my favorite. They do have something similar to that at Brug's, but they were sold out. So the next best thing would be this ham and potato roll. And Brug is known because they're actually based out of Hokkaido. So it's a chain from Hokkaido, and we love our Japanese pastries. So this is a simple bread with creamy potato and bits of ham in it. Very simple. If you're on the go, this is perfect. So when they mean ham, they mean bacon. Garlic mashed potato, bacon on a piece of bread. Very delicious, very filling.
I do see the potato in there.
Another favorite of ours here at Brug is their croquette. So if you guys don't know what a karaoke is, it's croquette. Very lightly fried. It's pretty much like a fried hash brown.
Yeah, like
fried mashed potato.
a deep fried hash brown.
So if you get this, I highly recommend you enjoy it at home so you can re-toast it to your liking so that the outside is nice and crispy. Right now it is a little bit soggy. If you like mashed potatoes, this is the one for you. It has a little bit of sweetness to it too, naturally from the corn, if you guys can see. It has really light herby tastes to it, mixed in.
So this is a melon pan or melon bread. It's very famous in Japan and here in Hawaii. A lot of people love melon pan. I'm not exactly sure why it's called melon pan.
It's because it's in the shape of a melon.
Yeah,
the top
something
part.
like that. And they like put a little crusting of sugar on there. And then you can see the bottom too. It's just nicely baked. But of course, it's always the top that everybody goes for, everybody loves. Very light and airy. It is a pastry, so it's a bit doughy, you know what I mean? So, okay, I'm gonna try it. Cheers. Slight sweetness, a little sugary on the top. The bread itself is very airy. It's very bready. I feel like in America, it's a lot harder to get like that really light dough, or in Hawaii at least, maybe it's because of the moisture, but I remember eating this in Japan and it's like very light. This one is a little bit more on the bready side. Not super sweet, but just the right amount. Like if you're already having like a sweet coffee and you pair it with this, it won't be overly sweet. Definitely check them out. If you're gonna go early because they do run out. They were really busy today because it is a Saturday, but they ran out super fast. And as Felix mentioned, you can always call ahead and order. They have a second location in the Lanai food court. So if you guys want to check out that location, you can go there as well.
All right, Foodie Ohana, that about wraps it up for today's video of bakery food tour here around Ala Moana Center, and we hope you guys enjoyed it.
And guys, as always, we leave the links down in the description below if you guys want to check them out. Just make sure you call ahead at Mams and at Brug if you guys want to get anything in particular. Highly recommend all 3 of the spots. They were super onalicious. I know you guys are gonna love them. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. It helps out our channel. If you have not already, come and join our Foodie Ohana by hitting that subscribe button down below. And we will see you guys on our next video.
All right, Foodie Ohana, until the next one, eat your baked goods, get those meat pies. Peace out, explore your inner foodie.
Bye,
Peace
guys.
out. Coffee.
Oh, I broke my straw. You see it?
I do smell the fumes of meat. Did I say pume?
Mams? Mams?
But instead of on bread, instead of... And guys, I cannot wait to show you guys what's in this.
Things got serious. You had to move over.
Yep.
Okay, go.
Oh gosh, this is such a fail.
Oopsies.
It's so what's going on with me? What a croquette is, it is a croquette.
You're saying it like part Japanese. In Japanese, it's korokke.
Flavor of your choice, and a nice,
It is a minced pie. No.
it has a light herbal. It has light herby